Welcome back to my channel. Well, apparently crossing my fingers worked because woke up this morning and we still had a nice groundswell in the water, running about 2 feet at 12 seconds. And the weather is still phenomenal. We have offshore winds. It's 68 degrees at about 8 in the morning. Water is about 45, maybe a little less. But it's just a lovely, lovely day for late February in North Carolina. Now, when I first paddled out, the fog wasn't too bad, but literally as soon as I got out in the lineup, a new bank came in, and you can barely even see me down the bottom left of the screen here. It was pretty hairy out there for a little while, but the fog did lift, and some more of the locals came out, and we had a really fun session. Now, initially, it's just me and a fella named Rob. Now, Rob works for Surfline. He's one of their forecasters, so good guy to know. And then there's a gentleman named Lynn. You'll see he and I get into an accidental jousting match here. We had just been talking about splitting the peak, but apparently we didn't quite execute as we planned. There's also a fella named Dylan out here. He works for WRV. More on that in a minute. But Dylan's got a red longboard, and you'll see him do a pretty funny dismount. We had some backwash running through the whole lineup, which made things a little wonky, but that's pretty normal anytime we have a swell with any power or punch to it. Now back to WRV. I'm riding my new Funboard. This is a 7.2 Bizarro model. It's a single fin, and I traded in my longboard for this board because I really wasn't using my longboard anymore, but I wanted to have a board with more volume to help when I'm wearing all my winter rubber, and also when I'm feeling a little lazy, or maybe the waves aren't the best and they're a little bit fat on the takeoff. Now, this board has been a lot of fun to ride. I've been focused on shortboards so much for the last year and a half or so since I moved over here, but going back to a single fin, but having more nimbleness and maneuverability than the longboard seems like I really hit the nail on the head with what I was looking for. And I actually bought this specific board from Dylan, the fellow on the longboard. So we were having a fun chat out in the lineup. I was just giving him sort of a review. This is probably my 7th or 8th session on this board, and I've just really enjoyed the whole different vibe and feel of that single fin. Now I'm going to stop talking here and let the waves do the rest. We might have some more swell coming, knock on wood. And hopefully we've turned the corner for winter, although I do expect we'll have some more cold snaps and nasty weather. It is spring in the Outer Banks, and that's pretty much the standard. If you like what you see, please subscribe, hit that like button, and hopefully we'll see you out in the water.